Tyrese, I know you want the crowd to have fun and everything, but when they're chanting for Matt with 10 minutes to go, do you hear that? Does it funny? Does it make you think you got the game in hand?
Definitely, we definitely heard that. I mean, we spoke at halftime, 5 seniors, and we definitely wanted to keep control of that game so we could get him in. But it obviously didn't go that way at the end of the game, and that's on us. We owe Matt one for that, because that would have been big to get him in the game.
Tyrese, once the game starts, is it easy to push the emotions aside of the senior day and everything, or how's that kind of affect you, or does it all?
For me, I really didn't have much emotions today. I mean, as a senior, it's probably my last game in front of the home crowd at a home court, things like that. But you probably get the senior emotions and all that when your last game is played of the college career. So I probably feel more of that being a senior, things like that, whenever my last game comes. But today, it was really no emotions. It was just my last game here at UConn.
Tyrese, in what ways would you say Adama's an improved and different player than he was last year at this point?
Definitely last year he didn't play as much minutes as he does today because he would foul a lot. So he definitely improved there, even though he do still foul when he gets tired and things like that. But, his footwork, his touch around the rim, his passing ability definitely out of double teams and things like that improved a lot. But, he's always in the gym, so his performance tonight really doesn't surprise me. I knew he was going to come out with this type of energy, knowing the last couple of games didn't go his way.
Tyrese, you mentioned kind of the seniors talking at halftime. Besides trying to keep up and the intensity and get Matt in the game, what else did you guys talk about?
Just to make sure we stick to what we were doing, the rebounding and the defense. We let up the last couple minutes. They got some offensive rebound, kick out for threes and things like that. But, for the majority of the game, we stuck to our identity. And if we do that for the last 5 minutes of the game, I feel like we get those guys in the game.
Where's the Chain of New Senior Day edition, or is that?
Yeah, I got this for myself for my birthday. My birthday's on Monday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Third place, third seed in the Big East tournament. Kind of satisfied with this regular season and what you've overcome some injuries and things. Happy with where you are now and kind of expecting to make some noise next week.
Definitely. Third seed. Our goal was to win a regular season championship, but we didn't get that. So now there's still another ring to get. The regular season's over, and now we enter a new season, chip season. There's 2 championships ahead of us that we can win. So we're just going to go out there and try to win those. And then carrying it from third place. I honestly don't know who we're supposed to be playing and things like that, but I know we got a late game, so we probably get some rest, things like that, and be ready to go.
Tyrese, Dan mentioned that you guys are more battle-tested and kind of ready to go this time around for New York. Do you agree? And if so, what's the biggest difference from last year's team?
I definitely agree. The 3 games in 3 days that we've got ahead of us, as long as we advance, they prepared us for that, for the battle for Atlantis, the tough schedule we had in February, things like that. So, we're definitely going to be prepared and ready, take care of our bodies and things like that to make sure we come out on top.
Adama, Coach said you played a little bit angry. You're a little mad at yourself not playing well last game. Was that why you played so well in the first half?
Yes, that's definitely why. Yeah, after that game, after Creighton game, we came back and we were watching a film. I was like, we were watching a film and I didn't like the way I played. And coming to this game, I was mad at myself. Yeah.
Adama, what did it feel like early for you? Got in a nice rhythm. Did you feel that?
Like in the first half? Yeah. I was like, I was going to the game. I was like, I'm not wasting no time. I would just go, show up, score. That was my mindset. Like, just go, do it. Yeah. I was feeling good.
Adama, now you head into the postseason, obviously.
Yeah.
How do you feel like you've improved and changed as a player versus this time last year? Are you a different player going into the postseason than you were at this point last year? And in what ways?
Basically, you mean like from last year to this year?
Yeah, just your overall improvement throughout the course of this year to become better at this point than you were heading into last year's postseason?
Right. So like no, we just work. In the summer we work. I'm happy that my coach trust me. And we've been working this summer on a lot of stuff. And I just improve a lot. I work on a lot of different things, and it's working. I just need to keep working. And we got a couple of games left. We got biggest tournament in New York next week. I just need to keep improving, and so we can win that. So we can get that ring easy. Yeah.
Do you guys owe Matt Gary one for letting the league go there and not getting him in?
Yeah, we owe him. He's probably gonna. I hang out with him a lot, so he's probably gonna give me a lot of heat for that. So I'm probably gonna hear a lot about it the most out of everybody. So we definitely owe him that.
Zay, for you, how was your second senior day different than your first one, I guess?
I mean, it was a lot of the same feeling, really, for me, honestly. It was just me trying to just lock into winning the game, because that's a dangerous team, and they can beat you. They have a lot of players that can really go out and beat you themselves. So I just wanted to really make sure that we didn't lose on senior night, and so that was the main thing going through my mind the whole time. So, and that was the same thing going through my mind last year. We played Georgetown. It was just win the game and don't let this be. If you lose on senior night, that's really demoralizing, and that takes a lot away from a lot of momentum away from you going into the Big East tournament. So it was about just finishing strong and gaining momentum going into the tournament.
Isaiah, how do you kind of feel about the team overall going into the postseason now?
I think everybody's really confident. Everybody's sure that everybody knows exactly what they need to bring to help UConn win, and that's really important going into this time of the year, that everybody knows exactly what type of player they are and what they can do to help us win, and that's really special.
When Tyrese plays with that kind of energy, what difference does it make on your team? What kind of impact?
It makes a huge impact. Everybody feeds off of it, and that's when he's at his best. That's when he looks like one of the best players in the conference and country, when he plays like that. And that is, I think that's just the main thing for him, is just making sure he plays like that all the time. And that's and like I said earlier, whenever we as a team play with desperation, play more desperate than the other team, that's where we're just as UConn, that's when we're at our best.
Isaiah, what do you think are the biggest differences with Adama versus the player he was going into last year's postseason, now with another year under his belt?
He's just been taking the coaching. He's not really been fighting with it. He's been taking the coaching, taking some of the criticism and stuff and learning from it and trying to improve on it. He's a really unselfish player. You could tell he really wants to win and get better, and he's learning every day. He's like a sponge, and he's learning how to pass out the double team, and he's figuring things out with the pick and roll defense, and he's just getting a lot better. And he's a really special player, because you could just see him with your eyes getting better and better every day.
Thank you.